Alright guys, we got a bit of a story to tell tonight. I have a viewer shipment that includes a bunch of beer with made with this pure sugar cane syrup, which is oddly enough something I've not heard of. Plus, look at this. Flies, fishing lures, sent from a viewer for a reason to be revealed, but I'm going to get my camera set up and I'll tell you this story, and I will try this beer from the guy with the second best nickname in homebrewing, Don Ho. My desk is a little messy, it's true. It's happening. It's also cold down here, it's like 55 degrees, which is good for making lagers. So, what do we got? We've got a viewer that is currently in Georgia, I believe. He used to be in San Diego. When he went to Georgia, at first he had some of his Hawaiian print shirts. First time he wore one to school, half the people asked me, "Who the hell are you, Don Ho?" And friends from back then still call him that. So that's kind of a fun story. He said he's learned a lot from me, Dawson, Denny Kahn, Chip Wall, and Brian Adams, Paul Fowler, Jay Killer, Chris Paines, and I'm sure some I've missed. He's enjoyed all the videos, efforts, all the shared knowledge. He wants to hear my thoughts on this cane maple syrup. I brought this beer to Milwaukee when we had Sawberry Salem, and we drank it a little bit, but there was so many things going on I didn't have a chance to get people's feedback on there, which was kind of like one of my original thoughts. The recipe: 11 pounds of Arturo, 25 ounces, this is a 5-gallon batch, of this syrup, and this is 12 ounces, 12.7, so 2 of these bottles, and he was generous to send me 3 of these bottles, which I haven't tried any of them. He says you just put them on pancakes, whatever you do, syrup, or you could maybe use them in boiling, beer, brewing. The syrup, at the boil start, 2 ounces Kent Goldings, SAO5, etc., etc., 1072 to 1010. So he's got an ABV of 8% bottled. I'll just tell you, let's see, almost 2 months ago. And first taste he said a little boozy and sweet, not bad, hoping the time will mellow it out. I think he gave me, I think I've got like 1 or 2 more bottles. He sent a few bottles. So let's get the beer going, and then I have the fish talk. We will talk about the fishing. He's got the Jarritos pop bottles, which are cool because they can have the pry off lids. It's a nice kind of orangey color, decent bottle carbonation. Definitely the bottle allows me to see some respectable sediment, which we will leave in the bottle. But if you pour it out like that, it's really nice and clear, and it's really a nice red, ruby, rich red, orangey tint color. I got some chillins still awake, which is not supposed to be the case. It's Friday night. And I'm trying some brewskis here. It's kind of, it tends towards the sweet side. The Kent Goldings are, I think you had 2 ounces. So whatever the alpha acid is of those at a 1072 beer, it's a little bit of a nominal bitterness, so that's not especially bitter. I wonder what the syrup contributes. I would think there is almost a light molasses character, little oily viscosity, a little light, I don't want to say burnt, like a rich burnt caramel kind of flavor, which maybe it's suggestive, as I like to say, when you kind of know what's in it, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and come back to it. It's pretty nice. It's clean. It's not really boozy. I think it's mellowed since he's tried it like a month and a half ago. I'll try it in another minute, but the notes on these flies is pretty cool, I think. I recall some of the old Northern Brewing videos, the Canoe Cam. He has one that looks similar to that. Dawson Keeler mentioning they share another hobby that I've enjoyed for more than 40 years. Fly fishing. Wow. That's fantastic. In the late 90s, I met a group of fly fishers online in the southeast on a fly fishing bulletin board called the Psycho Fly Fishers. So shout out to you guys. Like you and your brew friends, they too freely share their knowledge and good times. Got to meet some of them in person in 2001. We get together camping, fly fishing, cooking, enjoying brewed or distilled spirits. Some taxed, some not. I like that. I know what you're doing there. Several times a year in Tennessee, North Carolina. We've had folks from California, Louisiana, states in between, close to 40 trips. You are all welcome, more than welcome, to come. So who knows? I mean, anybody that is in this kind of community and you make up these friends, I mean, like that is theoretically possible. In the same spirit that you and your friends have done, the box of flies were tied by me or some of the other psychos. If you don't fly fish, please pass them on to Michael Dawson or someone who will use them. Cheers. Don Edwards, aka Croaker, on the fly fishing board. So if anyone is aware of what that is, find Croaker, say how do. I will certainly pass these along to Dawson if I don't eat these sons of guns first. I mean, that guy's cute as heck. Look at him. I'm not hungry right now, otherwise be tempted. But really cool hookup and sharing that story and that life experience. Love it. I think that's fantastic. This beer is nice, Don. I don't know what it would be like without the syrup. I think if you were to ask me, can you make a beer with 25 ounces of this syrup, which is 1.5 pounds roughly, and have it still be a drinkable beer, I would say surely you can. Don't call me Shirley. But I think it probably contributes some character. Maybe some of those things I was mentioning are from the syrup. If I didn't know what was in there, I wonder what I would guess. I might speculate that there was some type of adjunct one way or another. It is almost like it is not a 100% barley beer. It is almost as if it has a little je ne sais quoi, a little something different, and it's not bad. I don't know if it's great. It's different. I don't think it's, you know, sometimes you use Belgian sugar for in certain styles for certain reasons, a little bit of white sugar. It does contribute, I think, a little bit of a character, which is unique. I might be tempted to keep the other one or two that I have left for a little bit longer, because this beer could probably age a little bit, but it's probably gone on long enough. Thank you, Don Ho, for sending this stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you for the care package of all these other things. I think that's just a really cool thing. I love the homebrewing community that we do stuff like this. So, nice job on the beer. Use pure cane syrup in your beers if you want to. Catch you later.